So it's kind of hard to believe that it's already the end of June and it's time to film favorites again, and I am on the ball this month, filming on time. Hopefully this will be up before the end of the month this time because it was like a week after, you know, I just was behind. But anyway, if you would like to see what my hits and misses are for the month of June, then please keep on watching. So this month I noticed that NYX came out with new butter glosses and I was just floored. I have just been telling you guys lately how much I love this product. I think this is one of the best lip products on the market. And the ones that I was most excited about are these really bright colors. This pink one is called Sugar Cookie. And, like, it is just beautiful. It's a little bit more on the sheer side, but that is this one right here. It is just a beautiful pink. This next one is called Peach Cobbler, and it is a little bit more orange. Again, this one is more on the sheer side as well. And then this purple, which I love, it's beautiful over lipstick, sheared out on its own or built up on the lip on its own. And it is called Raspberry Tart. And that is it here. It is just this beautiful, beautiful purple. And then they came out with a kind of deep red color. This is called Red Velvet. And this in person is more of a berry toned red rather than like a true red or anything like that. It is definitely more of a berry tone. You can kind of tell on camera that it's more of a berry tone. And then I got a couple of the nude ones as well, and these by far are my favorites of the new ones that I got. This first one is Angel Food Cake, and this is more of a mauve-y pink, I would say. And I love this one. This one has not left my purse since I purchased it. I keep it with me at all times. And then this one is called Mandoline, and it is more of a brown toned nude. It's what I have on today over top of, what do I have it on with? I've got it on with my Parenza Schuler lipstick in Wood Rose. And I think these two just go beautiful together. They're almost the same color, but again, this one is a gloss. So it is more sheer, and it is quite brown toned, and I just freaking love it. And another thing that I really like about the NYX Butter Glosses is, like I said when I was talking about the purple, you can really build these up or sheer these out. They look good over top of lipsticks, and they are quite moisturizing to the lips. They're not super sticky, yet they stay on for a really long time. So if you have not tried the NYX Butter Glosses, please go do so. So, and then, while we're on the topic of lip products, I picked up the Lord Collection lipstick in the shade Pure Heroine, and it is just a purple. I don't know how similar this is to the regular Heroine lipstick that they have, but this one is an amplified finish, and it's very bright, and I love it. I use this in my makeup tutorial that I believe I just titled Pure Heroine, you know. And this is it here, and my favorite lip combination has been this lipstick and the NYX Butter Gloss in Raspberry Tart. So I kind of swatched that in the middle, so you get this very pretty kind of dark purple glossy lip. It's much more bright on the lips. It's not as dark as it is on my hand. It's very bright, very summer appropriate. So these have been my favorite lip combination and lipstick this month. So then I also have two mascaras that I don't think I have talked about. I know I've used both of them recently in videos, but I don't think I've really talked about them. I have really been liking both of these, not just this month, but in past months as well. So I'm like, why haven't I talked about these? This one is the L'Oreal Voluminous Miss Mango Lash. I really dig the packaging on this and think it's just fabulous. And this is the Maybelline Mega Plush Volume Express. This was my holy grail, like, back in the day, last year. And I don't know why I stopped using this. I bought it again the other day because I had a really good coupon and it was on sale. And I was like, why did I ever stop using this? Both of these are very similar, actually. Like, if you compare the brushes side by side, They're both kind of very similar. As you can see, the bristles on both of these brushes are not very uniform. They're very scattered and staggered, and they're shorter, they're longer, and they both are very like movable, bendy wands, which is very interesting. They both do that kind of a thing. But this one I like to use with more dramatic eye looks. It gives very full, bold, long, thick lashes, and I really like this. But this one is just like my holy grail mascara, and I don't know why I ever stopped using it. I love it so much. I've got it on today. This one is super buildable, so I just have very light coats on right now. But so these are two great mascaras, and I would definitely repurchase this one, and I don't know why I never did repurchase this one. Now, these next two products I do have a full video review on, so I'm not going to spend a super long amount of time on them, but they are the new CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous products. This is the foundation. My shade is 105 Classic Ivory, and I really, really do enjoy this foundation. It wears really long, and it stays looking very nice all day long, and I really enjoy this. It's very comparable to the Rimmel Stay Matte, but not as heavy. And then the concealer has actually kind of grown on me. I have really started to enjoy this. I do have it on under my eyes and highlighting the center of my face today, and I think it looks very nice. I do still prefer the Pro Longwear, but for days like today where I'm not wearing a heck of a ton of makeup, I do really enjoy this and think it is very nice. So I'm going to switch gears for a little bit and talk about some skincare products. And this first one is this Cashmere Glow body lotion from Bath & Body Works. And the scent for this is quite different. I really, really like the scent of this, but I don't know how to describe it. You would just have to go smell this. I think maybe I've talked about this before, but I kind of just set it aside and never used it and was like, why am I not using this? It was free. And so I picked it up the other day and was just like, oh my gosh, the lotion is so light, but it's super moisturizing at the same time. And the scent is very light. It's not unpleasant. It's not overpowering. And it is just, it's fantastic. So for these next two, I would just like to say that it has been a really long time since products that I receive in an Ipsy bag have been in a favorites video. I cannot remember the last time that products from Ipsy bags have been in a favorites video. It's been a really long time. But these are two products that I recently received in an Ipsy bag. This one I got last month, and this is called Lulu Blossom, and this is a Dreamsicle Body Balm. Now, this I have been using on my elbows, my knees, kind of taming flyaways in my hair. I use it on my hands if they're super dry. I don't know why I haven't mentioned this before, but it is a really like hard block of balm, but when you start to rub it and the heat on your fingers melts it and it turns into this really rich buttery kind of balm, and it smells like a frosted orange from the Varsity. And if you live in Atlanta and you have not been to the Varsity, go to the Varsity and eat that horrible food. But and get a frosted orange, because then you will know what this smells like and why I keep raving about it. Then the other thing is this Skin by Dimitri James Olive and Enzyme Cleanser, and this is a balm makeup remover, and it also says it's a deep cleansing mask that you could leave this on for 5 to 10 minutes as a mask, and I tried it that way. I don't like it. I don't think it does anything for my skin when I do it that way, but this removes all the makeup off my face. Like, holy crap, and it doesn't leave any kind of residue, it doesn't dry out my skin, it just takes it all off, takes the dead skin off, and I love it. And it also smells like a frosted orange from the Varsity, so, you know. So this next product is by Urban Decay, and it's still kind of in the skincare kind of range, but it's really makeup. And it is one of the Naked Skin beauty balms. I purchased the illuminating one. I didn't realize they had so many. I thought they just had the, like, tinted moisturizer kind of beauty balms, but they have those, and then they have one that is, like, bronzing, so you put it on and it gives your skin a little bit of a bronze glow, and then they just have this illuminating one, which just gives your skin kind of this really nice lit from within glow. It has a shimmer to it, but it's not like glitter. It also has SPF 20 in it, so you could put this on your face for every day and just go. I think all of them have SPF 20 in them. This also says DNA damage reducing. I don't know what that means. Like, it's supposed to help repair, I guess, skin get damage from the sun. Something, maybe, I don't know. But it's oil-free, and then it has optical blurring properties, so it's going to be like the Miracle Blur from L'Oreal. Yeah, that. And kind of blur the look of pores and fine lines. And I really like to wear this as my primer under my makeup. I think it just gives a very nice, healthy glow to the skin that shows through the makeup, which is very nice. So I've been using this, and I freaking love it. So my last favorite for the month of June is this MAC Sculpting Powder in the shade Sculpt. This was part of the Maleficent collection, but you can also purchase this, like, regularly. I think it's a pro product, so you would need to purchase it at a pro store or online. But I really like this, and how I like to use this is just to kind of contour the back of my face. Like, I keep it pretty far back, and I think I did that in a recent video. But so what I do is I apply my regular bronzer all over my face like I normally would, and I do contour a little bit, but since it's summer, I'm mainly warming up my face. But then I will take and put this like on the backs of my cheekbones and around the edges of my jaw, and it just adds something extra to my contour, and I really like it. And here it is swatched on the back of my hand. So it's kind of brown, but it's kind of gray. It's almost like a taupey shade, and I really, really enjoy this. It kind of snuck its way into my favorites because I was very underwhelmed with this whole collection. I did mention that last month. But the product itself is very good, and I like it a lot. So now moving on to products that I didn't really like this month. I only have two. I normally only have one or two. And the first one is the Face Self-Tantalizer from Lorac. This is a gradual self-tanner bronzer kind of thing for your face. And I got this because I have been outside a lot recently, and I've been kind of trying to make a point to be outside and sit outside and do things outside. And with that, I have been getting a little bit of color to my skin. Not that you could tell on camera, but in person, I do have a little bit of color. Going on here, and I'm not as pale as I normally am. But when I'm outside, I always have some kind of SPF on my face if I don't have makeup on my face. So I thought this would be a good way to kind of tan up my face and all that kind of stuff. But this stuff is straight up orange. And it made my face straight up orange, and I did not like it, and the smell is not good either. And it just, no. There's a reason I don't self-tan, and it's because I hate that kind of stuff. So then the last thing for this month is this Almay Smart Shade Blush in the shade number 20 Nude. And I have been really enjoying the Smart Shade products as of late. I really like this Smart Shade Mousse Foundation from them, and I've just been really liking it. So I was like, oh, let me try one of their blushes. Maybe I just got the wrong color, because this, like, either is so light that it shows up as nothing on my skin. It's that one here. You can barely see it. And I got this because I was like, oh, it'll be nice when I'm not wearing a lot of makeup. Just something to kind of give some color to the cheeks. But I don't know, it maybe adjusts to where it's so light you can't see it on my face. Or I don't know, but you can't really see it on my face. I don't know what to do. So that does it for my hits and misses for the month of June. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.